Hi, I'm Amara Habib and I represent UniVariety, Asia's largest career and college guidance system set up as a part of high schools. Did you know, in just 6 years, the number of students graduating from grade 12 have doubled and those getting more than 90% have increased by a whopping 600%? This clearly shows the rise in competitions for college admissions. No wonder parents and students begin to worry about this from grade 9th itself. The natural place they look for support and guidance? The school. Recognizing this, UniVariety started working with schools to bring the right exposure and guidance to students. At the core of our philosophy is giving guidance to students from multiple sources and perspectives. First comes guidance from counselors, second from professors and admission officers of various universities, third from data and analytical tools, and fourth from seniors or alumni of their school. Today, we will do a walkthrough of the experience that a student gets once their school signs up for the UniVariety guidance system. Let's take example of a bright student, Samira Kapoor. Samira will start by creating her academic profile. She will fill in information like likely time period to start college, country preference, course preference, her academic grades, and last but not the least, her non-academic achievements. Any field where Samira is unsure, she will simply indicate not sure. Since universities and counselors will be looking at her profile, it is important that she be honest and accurate. Creating this profile should take about less than 10 minutes. Let's fill Samira's career options now. Let's put her in class 11. Let's take her career option as business management and economics. Her country preference is India with US as a backup. I think with this her profile is ready. Now, two things will happen. One, counselors will start looking at her profile to understand her better, and two, a customized roadmap gets created with deadlines. These deadlines are what we call milestones. To clear each milestone, the system provides many tools. For example, she can take a psychometric test to understand the course that is most suited for her, for which she will also receive a detailed report. Now, the added advantage to the school is that it does not have to search for an outside psychometric test, and the reports get stored in the system for easy access. Another tool that Samira can use is the career deep dive section. This will help her in understanding careers in detail. Let's say that Samira wants to know what career in business management would feel like. She would get to know about the nature of work in business management, colleges where business management is taught best, her earning potential, and a video explaining about the career in further detail. While shortlisting colleges under milestone 5, a popular tool is the admission chances calculator. Depending on the grades and her non-academic achievements, the system will indicate Samira's admission chances in any college around the world. It is based on the past admission cutoffs and gives a good indication of admission chances to the student. There are 26 such tools available to students to help make everyday decisions with regards to their career. The tools, however, cannot answer all the questions that the student may have. For this, they need a knowledgeable counselor. Earlier, students would wait for months for a counselor to visit their school and spend about 15 minutes with them. Nowadays, everything works faster, so it is reasonable to understand that students and parents want immediate answers as well. UniVariety ensures that this happens in an instant. Students have access to counselors who will answer their questions in real time through phone chat. Think about it this way. If you have a question you want answers to, would you Google it or wait for an expert from that field to come and answer it to you? What would you prefer? In their busy lives, students find chat interactions convenient and helpful. They have lengthy conversations with counselors that can go pretty deep. They also interact many times a day and during any time of the day or evening. Another advantage of chat is that counselors can keep students updated by sending them university messages and videos. Besides being available to students and parents according to their convenience, counseling through phone chats allows for quality control and, most importantly, feedback gathering. With increasing number of students getting top marks each year, hundreds of universities have modified their admission process. Now, they look at the overall achievements of a student and their overall profile before giving them admissions. Let's take Samira's case for example. Admission officers would want to know if she has demonstrated interest in the field that she is applying to. Thankfully for her, she has. She did take up various activities from grade 9 onwards. For those students who are unaware of this, getting into top colleges on the basis of just marks will be difficult. There are various programs that can be done while in school to create an overall profile that is appealing to universities during interviews. However, the time is limited. Did you know almost all good foreign universities and 60% of Indian universities look for students who have done things beyond academics? To help students select the right program to build their profile, UniVariety has pioneered the Profile Builder program for students. The student can select courses from 8 broad categories and complete them in a periodic manner. What if a student wants to understand what a course is like? What better way to ask the professor who teaches it? Imagine your students interacting with an engineering professor or a law professor or one from business management field or the actual admission officers from the top universities across the world. Can that happen? Of course it can. UniVariety has a solution. Every week, students like Samira will be invited to sessions by professors and admission officers of university from around the world, based on her career and course choice. At UniVariety, we have sessions being done by some of the great universities from the US, from the UK, and some prestigious Indian universities as well. Students can ask questions directly to the universities. Yes, that's true. Besides this, admission officers of universities use the UniVariety system to review a student's profile. Let's consider Samira. They will reach out to Samira if they like her profile. She will then receive a request just like a Facebook request, and based on her preference of the university, she can choose to accept it or reject it. If Samira accepts it, her contact information is shared with the university, and the admission officers then gets on to a one-to-one call with Samira and her family. In hundreds of such cases, early interactions like these lead to universities offering scholarships to deserving students. After all, universities also want the best students, don't they? However, if Samira doesn't like the university, she can simply click reject and the system will remove the university review. Imagine having universities competing for your students. What a reversal that is. While Samira and other students are doing all of this, the school is easily able to track which student is attending what kind of sessions, also which universities are interacting with which of your students. So far, you have heard about guidance from counselors, from online tools, and from universities. Now, we will talk about an entirely different approach to guidance. Saving the best for the last, please welcome the seniors. That's right, your students can receive guidance from their seniors who graduated from the school and went through the college admission process themselves. The current batch of students can look up any course, college or country of their interest and see if a senior has taken admission there before. Let's for example consider Samira. If she is fixed on a specific college or university, she can see which courses a senior took up in that university. This can help her understand what courses the university specializes in and make informed choices. Finally, if Samira wants to ask a specific question to a senior, she can directly connect with a senior and ask all the questions.